Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to all my cloud scholars out there. My name is Kieran Tross, and I want to thank you for clicking on this page, clicking on this video. In this video, you have clicked on the right one to understand Microsoft Course Management. We are going to be looking at the different services that Microsoft gives us for how to manage course in our environment. So I've been working in the cloud for years, and I can tell you it is extremely easy for you to have resources just hanging around and not doing anything and you're incurring cost. So my goal in this series is to help you manage costs, also figure out how to look at costs, create budgets, and then also look at other tools that Microsoft has for us, like Azure Advisor and things of that nature. And then also you have the Azure Calculator, where you can now see and forecast costs, then also how you can save on resources that are already deployed. So, as all my videos, we have to start off with what is it? So what is Microsoft Course Management? So essentially what Microsoft Course Management is a suite of FinOps tools that helps you organize, analyze, monitor, and optimize their Microsoft Cloud cost, right? So this is available to anyone with access to a billing account, subscription resource, or a management group. Microsoft Course Management definitely is the place for you to be able to see, what resource groups are costing you the most money, what resources are costing you the most money. And then also you can do some fun stuff like set up some alerts, and then also generate some emails to individuals when you get to a certain threshold in cost. All right, so what can we do with cost management? And I am a little bit quicker than my PowerPoint slides. So as I was saying, you can report on and analyze costs in Azure, Microsoft 365 Admin Center, or Power BI. Monitor costs proactively with budget anomaly, reservation utilization, and schedule alerts. And we will talk about that and go through that in other videos. And then enable tag inheritance. So I am really big on tags. A lot of clients that I run into, they'll use tags, but a lot of times they use it from a cost perspective. But you can use tags for other things like security and governance and compliance, and then set up some type of automation when there is a specific tag. So for instance, you may need login or whatever. But that's totally different. That's a entirely different video. I will go over and talk about tags and how you can use that from a cost perspective. And then finally, we have automate business or process or integrate costs in external tools by exporting data. So you can, export the data and send it to your finance team so that they can review it on a monthly cadence. So there is cost, and then there is cost management billing. So cost management, this is probably what most people utilize. So let's break it down. So the focus is for monitoring and analyzing costs, budgeting, forecasting, usage trends, and then you also have cost allocation and chargeback. Then for capabilities, you have create and track budgets, analyze costs by resource, service tag, view forecasted spend, use cost allocation rules, which that's more of a new one, set up alerts, and integrate with Power BI. And the typical users who use cost management are your Azure administrators, your finance, IT operations team, and your project owners. And the scope is normally around subscription, resource groups, and management groups. Then you have cost management plus billing. So the focus here is payment, invoice management, billing account, subscriptions, license, product purchases, and billing scopes. And you have the key capabilities there as well. I'm not going to read through all of it. And then you also have your typical users, which are your finance team, procurement managers, and billing admins. And the scope for this one is your billing account, billing profiles, and your invoice management. So let's go and take a look at the cost management and the cost management billing. All right, so I'm in the Azure portal, and what I'm going to do is I already have two up here because it's recent. So this is cost management, and then this next one here is cost management billing. So I'm going to click on cost management billing. That's on the third tab right here. And then over here, I'm going to make sure I go to cost management. So as you can see over here with the cost management, this is normally what most people go through. You have your usage, charges, invoice, payment methods. Within settings, you have this cost allocation, and then you have optimization, you have Azure Advisor. Now, if I come over to the cost management billing, right? Now this one is a little bit different. So if I come here, if I go to settings, we have properties, export, cost allocation, transfer request. So what was on this one? For settings, we have cost allocation, configuration, and preview features. So you can see the menus have changed with the cost management and the cost management billing. Products and services, we have all billing subscriptions, we have reservation hybrid, savings plans, and then under billing, we have invoices, payment history, and payment methods. And then over here, if we go into it, we are able to see that we have monitoring, cost alerts, rules, and reporting and analytics. We also have the ability to change scope if we want to change the scope. I'll leave it as on the overview. And then over here, you have the billing scopes as well. And then over here, you also have the IM and then the overview as well here, which is showing how much I incurred for the previous month. All right, so that I'm going to put a pin in this video. We have talked about cost management. We understand what cost management is in Azure. We've also talked about the cost management tool and the cost management billing service within Azure. There are two different ones. We are probably going to focus more in this video about cost management, but we'll see how the rest of this series goes. So just to give you a quick preview, in the next video, we're going to talk about how to estimate your cloud cost. There's a bunch of free tools that Microsoft provides for us, so that this way you can now see what's going on in your environment and actually feel really good about forecasting the cost that you would have by literally using things like the Azure pricing calculator, where you can throw up a couple of VMs, also get the size of the VMs and things of that nature. And the great thing is you can follow along with this video because the tools are free, and I will show you in the next video how to do that. So stay tuned, continue watching for how to estimate your cloud cost. That video is coming up next. So in the meantime, I do want to thank you for watching this video. As always, you know my goal here is to get you from scholar to consultant, and of course consultant to expert. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope the information I provided you is beneficial. Thank you, and see you next time.